evening to you as we get ready to bring you multiple post-game shows here on STL Sports Central on this Saturday night. Joe Roderick and Matt Rocchio with you for the Card Central post-game show. All content here brought to you by DraftKings. The crown is yours. Cardinals fall by a score of 3-2 in 10 innings tonight to Milwaukee. It is what it is at this point, but in a weekend where we are celebrating, trying to find those small celebrations, those small victories. Miles Mikolas walked off the mound at Busch Stadium for his last start at Busch Stadium, probably as a St. Louis Cardinal. But once again, impressive. But Rock, you say that. I get that. As you watch him and as you kind of look at the issues in the next year, man, you kind of do wonder at some point, like maybe you go to him and you wonder what's considered a discount to bring him back for 1 year after the way we've seen Palante pitch lately.
Joe, there was a show that me and Randy did, and we spent 3 minutes joking about Miles Mikolas returning to the Cardinals in 2026. In an hour and a half show, I think we spent literally 3 minutes talking about it. And every single comment in the post show was absolutely not, no way, don't even joke about it. I hate what you guys are saying right now. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. No one wants to see Miles Mikolas back. I don't care how many good starts at Busch Stadium he can put together with 5+ innings pitched and 2 or more or 2 or less earned runs. I don't care if he would have put 10 together to end this season. I think he's going to end up putting 7 out of his last 10 together, but I don't care if he would have put all 10 together straight. St. Louis fans will riot if there's another season of Miles Mikolas. I don't care what he's done in the last 2 months. And I know you're going to point out that it is really great, and it is borderline almost 10, the last 10 starts at home. I don't care. You can't do it. Fans will absolutely riot.
I'm just going to say tonight, he went 5 innings, 2 earned runs. September 14th, also against the postseason bound, probably number 1 seed in the NL Milwaukee Brewers a week ago. 5 innings, 2 runs. At the Mariners, again, postseason bound, 5 innings, 2 earned runs. Against the Athletics, 6 innings, 1 earned run. Against the Pirates, 5 innings, 1 earned run. He's put together 5 really good outings in a row. Again, but here's the thing. Here is the reason I say that. What's the price that if he comes back, you're saying, okay, hey, if he the money on it, if you look at Spotrac right now, and you look at the estimated annual value of him next year, it's up there, man. It's high. He's probably earning himself a little bit of money to go somewhere and be a 4th or 5th starter.
All right.
If you really like St. Louis.
All right, let's play this game. Let's play this game because we know 2 recent Cardinals starters who were offered amounts of money this year that they deemed not enough to keep them from retiring. I am, of course, referring to STL Sports Central's Tertiary's own Kyle Gibson and Lance Lynn of the Serving It Up podcast with Jimmy the Cat Hayes and Matt Holliday, both who I believe have said that they received offers of 1 year for $9 million. And both of them kind of got around that amount and said, that's not enough for me to do this again. So let's just run with that. He's had a better back half than those guys did. So let's call it $10 million. Let's call it $10 million.
Yeah, that's too much to bring him back then.
Okay.
That's too much, and I cannot see this organization doing that. Lance Lynn, 38 years old. Miles Mikolas, 37 years old. So
yes.
Age-wise, those two are similar. Also, Kyle Gibson, 37 years old. So
exactly.
All of them around that age. So yeah, $10 million, way too much.
Exactly. So that's why it's for Miles is it enough money? Just like we heard from Kyle and we've heard from Lance talking to Jimmy the Cat Hayes on Serving Up about why that wasn't enough money for them to make that effort, for them to go through it all over again. And it wouldn't shock me if Miles Mikolas is in the exact same place.
Yeah, so that's kind of one of those things to look at for next year. As you look at that and you say it out loud, it does seem, it makes it seem a lot less likely for it to happen. Hey, if you are watching along all of the college football games and you just know that in a few months here on December 1st, you in Missouri can get in on some of the action when the DraftKings Sportsbook goes live in the state of Missouri. And you can download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code STL Sports to grab $300 in bonus bets with just a $5 bet when we go live on December 1st. That's code STL Sports in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Missouri. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Excludes customers who redeem pre-launch sign-up offer. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. If you listened to the show this morning and I told Brendan Schaefer how high I was on the Tennessee over, I almost teased it from 68 up to 75. I should have done that.
Yes, you should have.
But nonetheless, a win's a win, and we will take that over here in the state of Illinois, something that the Illini will not be doing tonight. Their post-game show will be come your way by the Illini guys here when that one ends, and Mizzou, their post-game show will come your way once the Tigers have wrapped things up in Columbia against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Rock, our post-game shows each and every night are brought to you by the Home Bank, and our money moment of the game brought to you by Home Bank tonight. It's, real simple. In the 10th inning, I think it was real clear.
Wow.
Yeah, Lars Nootbaar, you're brought in to run, and you make a mistake like that I see 12 and 13-year-olds do week in and week out.
Damn.
That's you can't get hung up right there and then make the decision to go to third after you get hung up in there and get a double play turned on you the way they did. Completely takes you out of the inning and just really screws you over. I don't know if you had a different one in mind for the game tonight.
I was really stretching to find a positive one, Joe, and so I was actually going to go with the early RBI from Nolan Arenado because he has multi-hit games, 2 in these last 5 since his return on Monday. It took him his previous 18 games to have 2 multi-hit games. He did it this time after his return in 5 games. So I would have rolled with a little bit of positivity on Nolan Arenado. But to your point, I think we got to put the goat horns on Lars Nootbaar for this one.
Yeah, the Card Central postgame brought to you by our business banking partners at Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been with us since day one as a trusted partner. Business isn't just about numbers. It's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team at STL Sports Central. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner. The money moment of the game each and every post-game show, and they will have one coming your way at the end of the Mizzou and South Carolina game, which has about 2.5 minutes or so left in that.
It's not fair, Joe, because they can literally come on and those hosts can go, our money moment of the game is the Ahmad Hardy run. And they don't even have to specify which one of the freaking runs, and it qualifies for the damn thing. It's just that phrase works for the entire Mizzou game.
Well, hopefully he has another big one left. You will have your money moment of the game in the STL or the City SC post-game show later on tonight as well. A busy night here on STL Sports Central, but we're going to wrap up a short edition of the Cardinals post-game show today. Let you watch the end of those other games that you are all following, and also the end of WrestlePalooza that's also going on as well right now too. So lots going on tonight. For Matt Rocchio, I'm Joe Roderick. This has been the Card Central post-game show with all content brought to you by DraftKings. The crown is yours.